This is the Divine Feminine reading, and I had so many beautiful revelations during meditation. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you got choices, and love is running in from all sides, and it could make you a little bit confused. But you need to know your standards and you need to know your needs. And sometimes we get a little bit of a hope, and then you see that you're not continuing with your standards. And then you see the same results again and again. So, yeah, next time, make sure everything is in alignment, that you know what you need and what you want in your life, know what what kind of energies you are connecting with, and yeah, love is rushing in for you. So don't get confused about all these choices. You know, you have time to figure out, and you probably already know what you need and what you want in your life. And keep and stick to that. Because there are so many options at the moment for you. Yeah. And then you say in the mind space, you know, I'm going to retreat for a while. I'm going in the hermit mode. I have to think about things. I have to think about the emotions that come up, that I need to with every person you meet, and that is a possibility for a new chance in your life. But you need to know, first of all, what is your mission, and that you can follow your mission. You know, you're retreating a little bit. You're more like, okay, I'm going within, I'm taking my time, I'm searching for the reasons or the situations why I attract these persons in my life, and for what purpose. You know, sometimes they come with the blessings, you know, and to teach you something. And in other cases, you know, it's a lesson to learn, where a little bit of things needs to reshape within you, okay? So you're retreating and you letting your knowledge and your inner knowledge, you know, coming out to the surface. And you're shining your light, and you got the key. It's an interesting one, this one, because it's this is the Galactic Star Tarot, and it has a different frequency. It's the light meets the shadow, and when somebody is not ready for you, and you're opening up with your light those shadow sides, you know, most men are not ready to meet you at the point where you are. And but don't give up, because one day there will be that man that is ready for you to show up, that says, okay, yeah, I stand behind you, I will support you, I will guide you, I will walk next to you, you know, in all the work you're doing. And I'm working on it. So, and sometimes people that say, okay, I support you in this, and you support me in that, and then it comes together, you know, and have the same frequency, and understand without saying anything. So that's why the Divine Feminine is retreating at the moment, you know, to figure everything out for herself. So, what's in her heart space? Yeah, the Lovers, the twin flame is in her heart space. The Lovers, and it's also the time of the dark moon at the moment. We're in dark moon. And then all the old things are coming up in from love life. What was this, and what was this relation and this relation? That it's the big purge what is going on right at this moment. You know, the purging is letting go, letting go, letting go of all the old. You know, you bless the old and you thank them for all the lessons and all the love that you received. And there is this big purging going on and letting go, because there is so much new coming in for you, and you feel it. Maybe it's not really at this moment for you, but it's coming in, and it's not coming in just one or two persons. No, you will have a collection of people. I hear 6 people coming your way, that want to interact with you, that want to be friends, that want to be more than friends, but you need to decide what is good for you. So that's why you're going in that hermit mode, because you are that love in your heart space, and that is what you're radiating, and that's what attracts everyone from the outside, So there is this love connection already made for you. It's already there. It's already in your surroundings. And if you want to extend that love, or you are already in a love union, then it's much easier for you to withdraw yourself and go through what is needed in your life, or what needs to be shifted and changed within that union together. So let's see. How do you see the divine masculine? Yes, celebrating. Celebrating stability. Maybe you're thinking about sharing a house, or going and live together, or you want to explore more. You wanted stability in your life with a divine masculine. And I see here the energies of the dolphins coming in, and the energies of the dolphins is always for me a twin flame situation. And sometimes it is just before your twin flame comes, there is always an activator. There's always an, how do I say it? A fake twin flame, but it's a generator. It's an activator for your twin flame to come in, because it's almost like your divine counterpart sees what is happening with you, and almost thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to lose that? And then the universe is putting him straight in front of you. So let's see what is happening here, because that's how she sees the union with the divine masculine. She wants that stability, she wants that union, she wants the celebration, she wants it could be that that you want a child, with this person. That the urge is so huge between you two, that you say, okay, is this the right partner, or is this the right partner, or is that the right partner for me? And then when that union comes into fruition, that you say, okay, with this person I want to create a family. Okay. So what is the uncomfortability for you in this union? What is the uncomfortability for you in this union? Ooh, could be money. Could be, you know, that there is, oh, that's interesting. It's Machu Picchu. It could be that there is not enough finances to do the same as you do. You know, it could be that you are withholding yourself, or the divine feminine is withholding herself to see beyond that. You know, it could be that you need to see beyond, you know, the material things, and that you say, okay, because new money is coming in, you know, abundance is coming in for you. And you're deeply, deeply connected, and maybe you're a medicine woman, you know, and you're connected with Machu Picchu, and this is the Arcturians. So when you are connecting with the Arcturian energy, then I ask of you, see beyond everything. Everything will go and flow in the right moment, in the right direction. Sometimes when we think about the discs, you know, everything is also, everything what you dream of will be materialized. And he has a sphere in his hand. And with this sphere, he can make everything that he wants. He can see in the future with it, but he can send it out and let it be returned to him. So everything what you send out will return eventually to you, because you're connected to Peru. You're connected to Peru. And that energy that brings you to a higher frequency, so you can you're able to work more with your divine masculine and coming closer in love than anything else, because you you probably have work to do together. Somebody out there has a blocked throat chakra. This is exactly where we are, what is holding you back, exactly where you are, endings and new beginnings. You know, we have this, the endings of a situation, but the rebirth, when we have the solar flares and we have the eruptions in the universe, by stars that get exploded, you know, that is when something explodes, you know, it's the ending of something. But from that ending, there start to exist so many more new planets, so many more fractals that are coming in to say, okay, the end is here and the new is coming in. And it is about letting go, you know. Don't attach to things that is, and hold on to things that had this time, that is not aligned with you anymore. You know, if you're in an union or in a relationship, and you feel, oh my God, I feel not good in this relationship. We only fight. We only have nothing to share anymore. Leave, go, and find that way and that path for you all by yourself again. Find yourself again, who you really are. And that is what this card says. It's the end of an old paradigm and new things are coming in for you. And in love, you know, I already told you that those explosion of all these fractals that is happening is coming now to you. You know, all the little pieces you see in recognition in so many more people around you because there's more alignment. And that is what is happening at this moment in your life. And if you resonate with it, let me know, okay? And if you want a reading from me, you can go to the description box and find my email address there. Okay, here, wow. What is the next move? What is the next move for you? The star. You are moving on. Oh, it's the chariot. Sorry, it's the chariot. You are moving on. You are moving on to higher frequency. You are in alignment with what you want. You are in balance, and you feel it in your body. You feel your body is steady, is balanced between the upper world and the lower world. You can astral travel, you know, and not only with you, but also with your partner. You can astral travel, and not only traveling. I see the temples, and I see the towers, you know, the towers, and see the pyramids, and I see here the lions. So it could be that all these planets and all these elements of the star, and the star, the Merkaba, where you can travel in inner and outer journeys to other countries, to older places, places where you've been, places that you visit together, places where you know each other from. That's that will bring you together in a really fast speed. You know, you're protected. You know where to go. There's a lot of fire, to activate the journey. And you need that fire, and you need that journey to activate yourself, because you activate also the places where you go. And you're not going to do it alone, you know, you're not going to do this alone. So this is, keep yourself in that balance, during traveling, because it's a lot what is coming away. We are purging, we purge so much from solstice up to now. You know, the whole year is actually letting go, starting new, letting go, because they all, you never will be perfect. You never, but we're raising our standards so high that, you know, we almost become one with source. And when you're one with source, then you need someone in your life that is one with source. Otherwise you keep on going and you keep on shedding. So we're going very close to the image of God, and how he is, how he wants us to live. And that doesn't mean God in Christianity or God in another religion, but it's coming closer to source, coming closer to who you are. Yeah, here, this union, family, being one with each other, you know, connecting with that family, connecting with your soul family. Sometimes your family is the people you learn your lessons from, because your soul chose them, you know, as to be born in that family. That's where you learn your lessons. That's where you get your training, you know, to overcome the things that you need to overcome, to accept or to reject the things that you don't want in your life. And now, when you are on this journey, divine feminine, everything opens up, but you also meet your soul family, um, and where with what kind of lives you had together. Everything starts to unfold for you, and we are really in this space now that we say, yes, my soul family is here. I can live with them. I can walk with them. I can talk with them. We understand each other. We go into a higher frequency. You know, it's other things are not that important anymore. It's more, we all as a family can do the work, and we all as family can do the activations, you know, can do the grid work, can change things that is happening in your life. And you also, it could be that you, if you get pregnant and you get a child, this child would be one of the old, of the new paradigm, of the past lives, of is coming all back together, and it's not karmic. It's not a karmic. They're star children. At the moment, a lot of diamond children are be born. Golden diamond children, the golden line and the diamond children are be born, because they are the ones that are going to change this whole world with new ideas, new technology. You know, the people that are ruling our world now, they're still from the old paradigm. They're still in the karma, and they're still working from money and greed. And this will change, and we are just the road openers for those people, for those children. And that's why this union is so important. You know, this union between the masculine and the feminine is so important, because we have to come from the heart. We have to come from real love. And if we're not coming from real love, it will not sustain. You know, if we just come from the ego, you know, we're still in a karmic energy here. Cosmic heart. It's not a coincidence. Devotion, potency, and make your life a moving prayer. Well, that's exactly the confirmation that I already gave you about we're coming closer and closer to source with our energy, with the cosmic heart. So you are devoted to your mission, you know, to your mission. In that mission, you're not alone, because you have that, you know, that twin flame, or that other part of you that's still out there that is looking for you. You see the potency in the things that is able to change. You don't see the things in doom, you know. You see the things as they are, and you know also that how you see the things. And sometimes we have to dive deep into the darkness to be able and to see what is the potency here that we can transform. And that's what you see. You see the potency in everything to transform. You make a moving prayer. Make your life a moving prayer. So everything what you do in your life, make a prayer of it. If you walk, you know, sing your soul song, sing your earth song, You know, let the light channel through, and let the light do the work, because you're just in that kind of way. You're a transformer. You know, not in the way of the transformers, but you know what I mean. You can transform darkness into light. And that is because you're coming from that cosmic heart source, the higher heart, not the real heart, the higher heart that is connected to the cosmic source. And that is so beautiful, also in union with the masculine, you know, that higher heart that speaks truth, and you feel each other through that higher heart. And that higher heart is connected to the universe, to all what lives on this earth, and all the places where you have lived in this past lifetime. So that's all these places are connected with each other. So when you're coming from that higher energy, and you're that beautiful soul, you know, and there are so many options coming your way, you know, you need to be exactly knowing in which people, which persons you want to connect with. You know, not only in an romantic way, but also in a friendship way. You know, are they on your journey? Are they able to hold you? Are they able to work with you? Are they able to support you? You know, not everybody can do that, or is not there yet. You know, if you come out of a relationship, you can't expect from them that they can hold that space for you, you know, because you need to hold space for them, because they have to go through the pain, and they have to go through that shedding. So that doesn't mean there is no potential there, but don't fall in love with potential. Don't go there. You know, it needs to be equal at that time. It needs to be in that balance. It needs to be grounded. It needs to be balanced, you know. And yeah, you need to have the same visions for the work you want to do. One card. I'm sorry. Defenselessness. Righting past and wrongs. And uprooting. So it means that is holding you back. You know, it's holding you back. If you say here, you know, two people are sorry. You know, they are in pain and having regrets, but the roots are still connected, and the roots are looking at each other. So let that energy go, and it means forgiveness. Forgive each other that you were not able at that moment, or to defend yourself, or to speak up for yourself, or to say, I'm sorry, I can't do this, you know? And there is no right and there is no wrong in both of their pain. Let's say it like that. There's no right or wrong in both of their pain, because that pain is equal. You know, that regret and that remorse is the same for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine. And what I see is uprooting. So it means that you need to connect with Mother Earth. Go back to Mother. Go back to the roots. Go back to the source that gives you the energy, that gives you the love and the nurturing that you need. It could be that you are going to remember something, you know. It's going to say having sorry or feeling sorry for what happened at that time, in that place, in that space, you know. So you can say, I forgive this land, I forgive my divine partner I was with at that moment. I forgive you, I love you. And that the hopoponono, that's it, right? Forgive each other. I thank you, I love you, I forgive you, thank you. So that is, thank you for all you did for me. Thank you for the good times. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the lessons. You know, thank you for all you did for me. And when you let that go, and you know, pray in the bow, and you go back to your source, depart each ways, and go your own way, and find yourself again, who you truly are, in a new paradigm, then everything will flow. Then everything it doesn't mean you're going through the loneliness, you're going through the hardship, you're going through the remorse, you're going through the guilt. All these shadow sides, you know, are coming up. And you will think about yourself. What did I do? Why was it needed? How is it possible that now everything shifts and change? Well, that's because of the growth. And probably this was necessary because you needed to be freed from a karmic or a burden that was not yours to carry. You know, sometimes, and you know, um, yeah, it's really interesting. I went to the script last 2 weeks ago, and they said two hearts never break even. That's true. That's really true. But that is the mind. But the other person just is in hurt as that you are. So that's probably why a breakup starts anyway, because there is too much hurt that you didn't work on. You didn't want to look at the things that were addressed at that moment. And maybe they begged and plead, you know, to change. But at that moment they couldn't change. There was no capability of changing. So everybody is healing on their own, never together. So, okay, we're going on, lifting the veil. You're questioning everything. Anything that is unaligned must go. Well, I just told you, everything what is not in alignment with your highest good, with your love, that needs to go. This is lifting the veil. And then you're going through another portal. That portal won't open. Also in that love, you know, it won't move further if it's not in alignment. And then you're saying you want to push something further that is not in alignment. You just hit each other's blocks and shadows all the time. So it is necessary to say, okay, you know, we're not in that alignment. We're not having the same visions. We don't have the same feelings for each other. Let it go, you know, in a normal way, and depart. And then when you lift the veil, everything opens for you and everything comes in. And you will be challenged again, you know, with multiple options that is coming your way. And then you have to make a choice. Okay, is this person yeah, little bit, has a potential, but you don't fall in love with the potential. You don't fall in love with somebody's looks anymore. You fall in love with the soul. You fall in love with the light. And if they're still not there or still not on that journey, then it's a no, no, no go. Okay? Because you will save yourself from a lot of hardship. Okay, let's see what the Oshun cards have to say about, you know, this union and these blocks. And I don't see any blocks here because, you know, you let go and you move on. Sometimes when you get in separation from a relationship, we always look to ourselves first. What did I do wrong? What what needed me to change? You don't have to do that. It's nothing wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with the other person. It's just not the right person. So know when you're in alignment, everything will flow for you. But there is union coming in. There is travel to be done. Soul family is coming together. So maybe you're looking for a tribe, or you're looking for a place where you belong. Go there, search your heart. Even if you have to travel the whole world to search for that place where you say, oh my gosh, yes, I belong here. And sometimes you outgrow a place also. And then there is this other place, you know, where you go and you say, oh my gosh, I feel home here. You know, so maybe you feel at home with your partner. Perfectly fine. You know, that's a part of the union, that you can do the work together, that you can walk the path together, that you can spread the love together, that you can heal the world, that you can heal yourself, that you can heal your partner, that you can be there for each other, that you support each other, holding space for each other's emotions. Beautiful. Wow. Oshun, cosmic surrender. Let go, acceptance, and detachment. Well, I told you that, well, this is just another confirmation. So let go, accept what is happening, accept the other person, accept who you are in your fullest form at that moment, in that time, and move on. And see, when you walk your path and be free, that you are able to celebrate life, and that you be guided, you know, by the cosmic source, that you are guided to surrender, you know, and getting out of that mind space of I want this and this and I want this and it needs to be like that and it needs to be like that. No, just surrender. But know your frequency. Know what you are aligned to. Know what you are doing. Are you doing it for yourself? Are you doing it to please someone else? Detach from that. You know, detachment is so important, that you don't need somebody else to have an amazing life, you know. And if you're not there yet, you know, still holding on to things or to people or to a person in your life, then there is still work to do. Then there's still work to do. It can't be You will miss someone when you detach. Of course, you will miss someone, but you're not dependent on them. You're not dependent to be with them 24 hours a day. So even if you are together 24 hours a day, you know, it's perfectly fine for you to go a different direction, to say, okay, I'm going to do this with my friends, and he is going to do that with his friends, and you're coming together and you're working together again. That's perfectly fine. You know, you need to know that we all are here on this world to contribute uh, to yeah, to a higher source. We are a contribution to the world. It doesn't mean you know, if you're on the right side or on the wrong side, doesn't matter. You know, um, it's all in balance. But there is a lot going on, and surrender. Oshun, shame and regret, guilt, remorse, and self-loathing. Well, it's coming up again, and I'm not going to repeat myself, but if there is that separation, there is this guilt coming up, this remorse and self-loathing, and it has nothing to do with you. That's what I already said. It has nothing to do with you. It's just not the right person you're in aligned with. Hi Nadia, how are you? So yeah, it is really that's what's going on with breakup. But you can hold and support each other even in that breakup. You know, you can hold that space for each other in that breakup by being vulnerable and expressing your feelings and saying, yes, you going through that, but I'm going through the same thing. And it doesn't matter if you're a feminine or a masculine, you know. The feminine are more in that space of want to nurture and want to take care of even for the divine masculine or her children or whatever, and pushing her own feelings away because she has a feeling, I'm going through the same thing, but I see you're going through that stuff too. And I want to be there for you. I want to hold that space for you. And sometimes the masculine can't do that for the divine feminine. So divine feminine is more that nurturing energy that gives more and hold more space for a divine masculine. So and it's perfectly fine. We're all going through that, but it has nothing to do with your character. It has nothing to do with the love for that person. It has nothing to do that you're not good enough. It has to do that the things are not in alignment. It's just not in alignment. And don't go through the old stuff, you know. Don't just, if you want to break up and end things with someone in your life right now, and you're going through that process, you know, end up before something else comes in, you know, because then you have the choice. Then you have the choice. And then you can exactly see who is the right one that comes to you, you know, because what you are sending out in your heart space, that is also what you attract. So if you're still wounded in your heart, you know, you're going into a wounded relationship. You're starting in a wounded relationship with each other. And it's meestal trauma bonding, what happens there, you know, and trauma bonding can say, oh, I recognize you. Oh, I have the same thing. Oh, wow, woo. We are connected together, but it's connected on wounds. It's not connected on love. you know, and that is what the higher source wants from us. Come closer to source, come closer to God, come closer to that unconditional love that you can have for people, that you can have for persons, for a person or for animals, for everything what lives. Yeah, ocean of the soil, grounding, stability, and nurturing. So you're grounded, you're stable, and you're nurturing yourself. So after this, if you're going to let go and let go of a partnership, or let go of your union, or new is coming in, go to Mother Earth, ground yourself, find your stability back, and nurture yourself. Nurture and eventually love yourself very much. So that is what is needed. So sitting in nature, meditate, be in nature, play music, create art, sing, dance, and what is very, very beautiful, because I was in meditation and I saw the ancestors were so angry on this world, you know, and they, first of all, they released all their energy towards the earth, and then they started to dance and removed all that energy into a beautiful high vibrational love circle. And when I saw that, I thought, oh my gosh, that's exactly what is happening now, you know, with all the demonstrations, with all the things. People are angry, shouting out. And after that, you know, they're celebrating, the energy starts to shift. And things will change. I know that things will change, that they don't have control over us, but we also don't have the control, you know, of what is happening. We don't want to, yes, we're standing up, we're doing it with love, we're creating things, and that's why things come back in balance, you know, because there needs to be chaos before it becomes really stable. And there is growth. There's a lot of growth going on. A lot of growth going on. So the last card for this union, divine feminine, you're doing so amazing, you know, all these feminine that are out there and walking that path and coming in and out of a relationship, or going into a relationship or a situation or a union, whatever. It's not, in these times, it's love that rules. Love rules always. Let love rule. Third eye, intuition, insights, and visions. So when you're in your journey and you meet your divine partner and you get visions about them and you get the insight and the intuition, and you feel something is off, it's off. When you can't be vulnerable, when you can't be opening up yourself, if there is a a guard going on, then you know it's not it's not right. And you can say, oh yeah, but that's fear. No, your body knows. Your mind will say, oh, give it a chance, maybe it's different, maybe. And you get your signs, you get your intuition, you get your insights, and you get your visions. It could be that you already had visions before before you both started off. So see with the eye that is not those eyes, you know. See also with the eye that sees through everything. And that's what I also say, don't fall in love with potential. Because then you're hanging on and hanging on and hanging on. Okay? And shine, and you get your intuition going, you get your lights, and you get your visions. Oshun's Machet. Radical truth, clarity, and self-awareness. Well, this is where the whole reading is about, you know. Give clarity, give truth, and cut out what is not for you. Cut out what is not for you. And be aware of that. It's this is Hathor. This is Hathor's energy. She has the, yeah, this is beautiful. She has the mirror of Hathor in her hands. And that shines like the sun. And she mirrors everything back to her, you know? She's looking in the mirror, getting her visions, getting insights. You know, she's aware of who she is, what she is capable of, and what she can do. And she has that light in her hand that shines outside. And that's the feminine energy. She's the energy of peace. She is the Mary Magdalene code. You know, she is the Sophia code. She is the Isis and the Hathor. So she is the nurturing mother. She's the lover. She's the seductress. You know, she is shameless. So yeah, be in that space for yourself. Know what your needs are. Know what you want in your life. Know what you will attract in your life. Okay? And I'm going to the Lemurian Oracle deck. The Lemurian Star Child Oracle deck. Wow, divine cosmic mother womb. You are loved, you are safe, rest and sleep well. So in these energies we are in at the moment, and that's a huge energy of purging, of letting go, of attracting new things and abundance and love and creation and new ideas in your life. Know that you are loved, that you are safe, and in those periods that you need to rest and sleep well. Because everything what's happening now is with the solar flares, with the Schumann resonance, with everything what's happening in the cosmos at the moment. Know that everything is happening on a cellular level. So our cells are renewing, our DNA is upgrading, you know, everything is upgrading. And that's why we need that energy. So we need to sometimes step back, you know, to rest, to rejuvenate, to contemplate, to see and find yourself. Who are you? What next level? What step do you take? And I see so many divine feminine around me that's saying, no, I'm raising my standards. I'm done with giving, 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 and waiting, waiting, waiting. Uh, at the moment, men don't want to give commitment anymore, you know, and it seems you can cook for them, you can heal them, you can um, feed them, clean for them, but you're not getting that commitment. Is that where you want to go? I see so many women that say, no, that's not for me. I'm getting out of here. I'm raising my standards. And I want to level up. I want to level up because if it is only what you can give me, and you're coming for your booty call, and you're coming for this, and it's not enough anymore for the women. And then when they say that, other energies will come in because that is resonating with her heart source, that is resonating with her needs, with her standards. As soon as the universe knows what you want, what your standards are, what your needs are in your life, then it will come towards you because you ask for it and you said, no more of this, no more of that. What my birthright is, this, what is resonating with the universe, what is resonating with the higher source. And when you resonate with that higher source, everything comes towards you. Your abundance, your love, your creation, everything, your sexuality, everything starts to rejuvenate. Everything starts to activate. So be in that space, be in that energy and know who you are. Self-awareness. Don't go in that blame game energy of this woman didn't do right or this man didn't do right, or, you know, you see the signs, that's it. That's more than enough. And bless them, you know, bless them with their energy, that they can come into awareness that things can shift and change also for them, and send them love. Send them love. Don't go in that hatred and make them a sheep goat, you know. That doesn't help. So all the love, all the blessings, because there was also a time that you deeply loved. And when you coming into a new union at this moment, Divine Feminine, because there is so much going on in your life, choose well. Know that you're in alignment. Know that you're friends. Know that you're buddies. Know that you can give each other what it needs, the support, that you can hold space for each other's pain, hold space for each other's situation. And then everything turns around and comes also to you. Okay, this was it for today. If you want a deep Divine Feminine reading, where you are, where you're standing in your relationship, where you want to go, I know that my readings are totally different than the 3D tarot readings. It's not for everyone. So if you resonate with it, you know, give me a thumbs up. And if you want a reading, in the description box below, there is my email address, and you can reach me and reach out for me if you want a reading. If you want a normal tarot reading, I only work now with the Galactic Star Tarot. So all the love, all the blessings. If you want a soul reading or you want contact with your beloved deceased people, that's possible. If you want trauma and trauma healing, that's possible. I do distance work, so everything is in the description box below. All the love, all the blessings. Bye-bye.